It has taken me about 5 years to finish this movie. I saw the first 20 or so minutes of it back when I was in high school. And with the anniversary of it coming up, I figured, well, might as well finish what I started about 5 years ago. So I bought myself a ticket and I went to the theater to go see it. And it's is really a beautiful movie. Now, firstly, this isn't a review. This is more my genuine response and reaction to the effect this movie has had on me going on for the past 2 days now. This is really such a great movie. Now, firstly, I need to say that this is a wonderful movie to be seen in the theater or with a really good home theater with speakers or a really decent set of headsets. The use of sound in this movie is astounding. It's really beautiful that they use such a wide range of sounds in a storytelling of a deaf girl essentially reuniting with her changed elementary school bully. You get these amazing ranges of sound. You get low frequency, high frequency for effect. The ambient sound just drives it all home. The soundtrack is astounding. I even bought the soundtrack because that's how beautiful. And to an extent, going back and even reflecting on it in my own mind, it has a sort of Pavlovian effect where if I muse about the soundtrack for too long, I just reconnect with that catharsis that I initially should have immediately have felt during the movie, but I just quite didn't. This movie has its really powerful moments. It's more one of those where watching it, you'll get those really good gut wrenches. You'll feel something in your gut that just wants to come out, but it just doesn't have that force. There are two very powerful scenes during this movie. Not going to spoil it, essentially. Just don't want to ruin it for anyone. It's towards the end, or towards the end where something happens and the main character and the main girl meet up again, and the end is just the end of this movie is just so great. It just comes full circle. It just ends so well. It doesn't conclude every single little thread set out, but because of how it's just playing out with the music and all, everything is just gonna be all right for this main character and the new friends he's made along and the girl that he essentially redeemed himself through. So essentially, I walked out of the theater walked out thinking this is a really good movie, and it's one of those where you walk out knowing what it is, but it really doesn't hit you until you start reflecting on it. Every single bit, every single thing just starts coming into full picture, and you can only just sit back and just become overwhelmed with whatever emotion you're supposed to start feeling during that movie, and it just hits you hard. Like I couldn't I so I started breaking down in the car and just kept saying that was a beautiful movie. So it really does hit you where it really it's just a beautiful everyone can kind of relate to some aspects of each one of the characters, whether you're the main character's best friend who's just trying to be the best person he can, or you see yourself in the main guy, the main girl who just wants to just realizes that there's probably, you feel like there's just something wrong with you, but but you have other people reassuring you that no, you're fine, you're worth existing. So that I think that's a message that's just gonna hit everyone where it matters. I couldn't even, when I got home from the theater, I didn't want to hear anything else that wasn't that soundtrack or something resembling it from my head. Of course, I would listen to my family when I got home. I hadn't seen them, but I didn't want to hear anything. I didn't want to listen to anything other than that. The soundtracks and everything from that. Oh my goodness, the ambient music is also just so. I've never thought ambient music could be so crucial to a movie, especially one like that. And when there is an ambient, it's just a really heartfelt moment between two characters, and that's just it's wonderful. Sounds and sounds and emotions that this movie will put someone through is just amazing. The Steelbook is coming out in a week or two, depending on how fast I get this video uploaded. I think it's coming out October 19th. Definitely, I pre-ordered that. I saw it was sitting in the theater, and I thought, hey, if this movie is that good, I'm gonna pre-order the Steelbook. Not even through that, not just through the manufacturer, that website right there. I'll go through there, and I definitely did. This movie has had that much of an emotional impact on me. It's beautiful. I recommend just sit down alone, watch it, just consume it entirely as just one singular art piece, and then you can watch it with other people. I think watching it alone really helped me intake all that emotion without really any social influence just warping or contaminating that genuine emotion I felt during that. But no, yeah, the fifth anniversary of A Silent Voice. What can I say? Oh my goodness, when I was in high school and I saw the 20 minutes, I remember telling my friend, nothing makes me cry. And the first 20 minutes of it, I just, one tear just fell down, and I was laughing, thinking, I can't believe this happened to me. And I got through that part in the theater, and I thought, well, maybe the rest of this movie ain't so bad. No, it's gonna get you. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter if you think you're the toughest guy on the block. This movie's gonna get to you really bad, in the best way possible. So that's 5 years of A Silent Voice. That's just my genuine response. It's a beautiful movie. You should definitely watch it. It's on DVD, Blu-ray, Netflix, streaming, or anywhere. Definitely watch this. That's my genuine reaction from this movie. And it's Marsh / Ethan from the Kettle Hat, and I'll see y'all in the next video.